Yo, what's going on, guys? This is Houston Sports Talk back another day, and today the Houston Astros have called up Zach Cole, prospect, who's just absolutely killing it right now in the minor leagues. Center fielder, left fielder, and right fielder, plays all outfield positions. He's been killing it recently. In AAA. In AAA, he's got 51 at-bats, 18 hits, 3 doubles, 5 home runs, 16 RBIs, batting .353 in his 15 games in Sugarland. He's been really killing it all year in the minor leagues, too. In the minor leagues on the year has a 280 batting average, 19 home runs, 65 RBIs, but mainly has been killing it, in his time with Sugarland. He was batting below 270 with AA, and then, comes to AAA, he's batting near 360. That's how big of a jump his batting average, went from going to AA to AAA, and the Astros are now calling him up. The Astros are in, what I would say is panic mode. They are sinking fast. The Astros recently, just really, I feel like since the trade deadline, and I feel like it's crazy to say this because the Astros, I felt like, had such a good trade deadline. I believe the Astros made great additions at the trade deadline. They needed bats. They brought them in. They brought Ramon Urias, Carlos Correa, and Jesus Sanchez in, and I really thought those were good moves. And all three of those guys have made good add-ins to this lineup. But what has hurt the Astros, it's not those three guys. It's the injuries that the pitching has suffered, and it continues and continues to not stop. It doesn't stop. Look at all the relievers the Astros continue to lose. Josh Hader, Bennett Sousa, Caleb Ort. It just doesn't stop. And this bullpen is screwed. And I'm sorry. I'm sorry for saying what I'm about to say, but I don't think it really matters at this point if the Astros make it to the playoffs because they cannot survive with the bullpen they have to make it to a World Series. I fully believe this team, fully healthy, is probably the favorite to win a World Series. You look at the offense and the lineup they have, if fully healthy, it's probably one of the best in baseball. But right now with the pitching and the injuries they have to pitching, it just doesn't stop. And I just not very confident in this team when it comes to long haul because of the injuries they have suffered. And I think there's not a lot of teams that I think have, and especially in the American League, that have as good as hitting as they do when fully healthy and in playoff mode. But I feel like there are a handful of teams that pitching is 100% better than the Astros. And this is not something the Astros really need. Look, I think yesterday was a poor offensive performance, but right now I think the pitching is a bigger problem. And, I just don't know if that's something the Astros are going to be able to fix with these injuries. We'll see. But I like this opportunity for Zach Cole. I hope he can do well. I really do. I honestly wonder who gets demoted to AAA because it could be Salazar, who's still with the team. It could be Taylor Trammell. I don't really see it being either one of those. I don't see anybody else getting demoted. It's really just those two guys. Melton's not on the squad anymore. Chas McCormick is down in AAA. Who else are you going to option? Am I missing anybody else? I think it's either Trammell or Salazar, and it would genuinely shock me if it's anybody else unless someone's injured. It could be Cam Smith. Who knows? But I would doubt it. But my question is, who gets DFA'd? I feel like this is the end of Chas McCormick. I'm just going to say it before. Thank you for all the memories, Chas McCormick, because I think there's a solid chance we are going to see Chas McCormick DFA'd today. He's been optioned. He was optioned a couple weeks ago. Jake Myers is back now. I think there is a really solid chance we see Chas McCormick DFA'd today with this call-up, but I hope I'm wrong. You guys let me know your thoughts on the Astros call-up in the comment section, and peace out.